Ba weep grana weep nitty bong. This is Sean Prime 01 here, back with another video review. And today we'll be looking at the Transformers Prime Beast Hunters Deluxe class Bumblebee, which I like to call Bumble Rage, because he's all spiky and stuff. There he is in his vehicle mode. Now I do have his packaging, just not exactly with me right now. It's in my shed in a bigger box. Do have his instructions though with the story. So let's bring that out as soon as I can. Let me angle this back. I'm gonna have to anyway. Give me a second. Now this is gonna be the first time that I read these stories, so I'm probably gonna have difficulty. Here is not. Really, just give me a second. I'm having instructional issues. That should be slightly better. Here is Bumblebee. Really cool picture of Bumblebee. Down here is his Eagle Shot bow. And it says, instantly locks on targets up to 3 miles away. Fires charged plasma bolts that melt through most metal. Smart bolts track targets and even around corners. And then here's his little story. Now I have no idea if this story is supposed to represent after Season 2, sometimes between Season 2 and Season 3, before Predacons Rising, I don't know. Or if this is supposed to be its own separate main story. But anyway, it says, with the threat of Predaking looming over them all, every Autobot dedicates... I make that mistake. Like, this is actually the second time I had to film this, because my camera kind of fell. And I made that mistake the first time. Really gotta stop making that mistake. With every threat of Predaking looming over them all, every Autobot dedicates himself to discovering some means of battling the Predacon Overlord. But it is the Scout Bumblebee who discovers what may be the key to victory. I read that sentence wrong. But it is the Scout... Oh. I'm terrible at reading these. Buried deep within a data recovered alongside one of the Icon relics, he finds evidence of a derelict transport starship. A carrier packed with weapons and weapons more ancient than any relic yet recovered. Set adrift ages ago among the asteroids girdling Earth's solar system. With no other way to reach the ancient ship, and not wanting to waste time, he contacts Wheeljack, hoping the Autobot mercenary can provide transport, and if it turns out to be a trap, an extra blaster. Continued in Chapter 2, Deluxe Soundwave, sold separately. That took about the same amount of time as the first one. Let's get down to the review for a little size comparison. There's Generations Legion Class B, because he's just sitting around here. And of course, Legion Class, Deluxe Class. It's gonna be bigger. But on camera, it looks like they're like nearly the same size. It's insane. I also have Prime sitting over here, so if you really want to, there's Prime. But Bumblebee bigger than Optimus. I should really just take that off camera. Probably get sued by Hasbro or something for doing that. But here is his vehicle mode. It does roll nearly off the briefcase. Here are his guns. This is 2 guns, but I just keep them together. This is 2 guns, but I always keep them together, because I really don't use them. He does have his Eagle Shot bow, which can fire. Shoot the camera. Being a butt chicken. The camera can be annoying, and earlier was one of those times. But really, if you just take all this off, because these are basically little missile pods and they can detach. He looks nearly like a normal car. On the screen, he pretty much does look like a normal car, but he has like these spikes right there and spikes right there. He's very spiky. So don't go running into Bumblebee because he'll kill you. But anyway, let's get down to transformation. First what you want to do is flip these down, then open the doors. Then you want to take the arms, flip them down, and come down here to the legs, untab them, flip them. I can't do it. Just turn around. Flip it down, and flip these little feetums up. And then kind of bring this piece as far back as it'll go, and Automorph! Has anyone missed Automorph? Seriously. And then gonna lock those two into place. And there is Bumblebee in his robot mode. Raise up the camera a little bit. Nope, saw my finger. Yes, my fingers. But there is Bumblebee in his robot mode. And like I said before, he is very, very, very spiky. If you're like even just a regular size Transformer, just don't try to run straight into him. Just him standing there will probably get one of those things stuck straight into you. I mean, seriously, he's that freaking spiky. Now for a little size comparison. There's Generations B. And I know, Legion Deluxe. It's not going to be very, very much different. Or much taller. Or shorter. Well, much shorter. That's basically the small bit of what I am trying to say. Over-explain things. He does have his Eagle Shot bow, which can be put in his arm. Or he can just hold it in his hand. And his weapons, they can go in his arms. They can split and go into his arms. As soon as I get it right. Yeah, you can do that. Make it the normal Bumblebee weapons. Articulation. His head is on a ball joint, so you can get some good motion out of that. Arms do full 360, but you gotta move these doors out of the way. They move in and out, rotate at the elbow, and just kind of move the head too. Whoa, whoa. Legs move forward and back. Knee articulation, and then foot pivoting. Really, overall, he is a very nice figure. I would highly recommend him. And pretty much Beast Hunters, I'm trying to make that the one Transformers series that I fully complete. And like I said, I have all of them up to Beast Hunter Optimus Prime. I have not yet bought Predaking yet. Because I have not seen him anywhere besides Beastfire. I'm going to pay for him off eBay. It'd be way too expensive. And I think that's about all I can say. So, be sure to check out my channel for other video reviews. And don't forget to subscribe. This is Sean Prime, signing out.